you have for students who are into the culinary arts? What do you say to encourage them to come to Switzerland?
First and foremost, I have to say, listen, if you get a Switzerland visa, it allows you to go anywhere within European countries. You know what that means? Experiencing more food culture. Because
Yeah.
I've been to Amsterdam, I've been to Paris, I've been to Germany, I've been everywhere. Yes.
And you've only been there for 2 years.
Yeah, so you can. I think that's another reason why I came to Switzerland too. It's because even though it's not part of the EU technically, you can still travel like you're part of the EU countries. So with that now, I get to experience a lot more cultures than I thought I could.
Mm-hmm.
So for that, I would say you should try, and it doesn't even have to be Switzerland. You can go to any European school that does culinary arts, and you would be able to travel, meet a lot of people, get introduced to a lot of cuisines and stuff. So that's why I would say, not necessarily Switzerland come to school, but you can come to any EU country and you'll be fine.
And you're safe there. You're
Yes.
safe there because there's no threat of war.
That is true, especially in Switzerland. Switzerland is quite chilling, you know?
Yeah. Switzerland is neutral, so nobody's going to
always
go
neutral.
and start anything with them.
Yeah, no.
So
and then if you do, what you're gonna do? We have what do we have here? The UN headquarters are here at this point. We have a lot of head offices for a lot of major companies. Are in Switzerland. Because even Nestle, the big brand that produces everything under the sun, their headquarters is here. You can go inside, you can take a little tour. Here, there's a Nestle museum. It's nice, it's great here. It's a nice country, to be honest. Of course, there's always a little racism everywhere. You'd have to, but that one, they're the racists that look you up and down, and then they walk away.
Yeah.
So they're just like, they see you, and then they unsee you. They're like, they're not real anymore.
Well, that's great. At least they're not taking pictures of you.
Oh yeah, no pictures, no pictures.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about like cost of living. Do you live alone? Do you have a roommate?
So I live on campus in a dorm. It is included in my school fee. Yes, we have a dorm on campus. I have a roommate. It's including the school fee. However, there are apartments you can rent under the school. That's like a 5-minute walk, and that's like 500 francs, but they have subsidized that so much. But if you're going an internship and you're looking for somewhere to live in Switzerland, I think for a little apartment with a kitchen, a bed, little closet space, and a half a living room.
A studio.
Yeah, you can't even call it a studio. It's a little smaller. But yeah, you pay, I think, 1,200 per month. Yeah, because when you go on an internship, you get minimum wage, the 2,000. I think it's 2,210.
Yeah.
That's the minimum wage, and most of the time, most of it goes towards your living expense.
Okay.
So like 1,000 already is like gone. Like 1,002, 1,003 is gone normally if you're living by yourself. With roommates, it's a little easier, but they like deposits here. So you have to pay a cash deposit of like 500 normally, and they'll be like, you can get it back at the end of your however long you're staying with us for. So that's the only one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's living expensive is kind of here. It's really expensive here because then when you even rent, it doesn't take into account like water, utilities, or anything. Yeah, so it gets really expensive.
How do you get around?
Train and walking.
What's the average cost for train?
Okay, so it depends on how far you're going.
Yeah.
But for me, if I'm going to the next town, it's like without the half pass, it's I think 3 francs. With the half pass, it's 1.5, 1.2 francs. So it's not that expensive. However, if I'm going to like somewhere 2 hours away, that is I'm only gonna give you the half price because I might scare you with the actual price. So 2 hours away. So say I want to go to Geneva, I pay 30 to 40 francs. But without my half pass, I would have to pay 80 francs. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the cost for groceries for the month?
Well, I'm lucky where the school provides groceries, like provides meals for us. But when I was living by myself at one point, because you don't have to stay on campus throughout the breaks and stuff. So when we were by ourselves and we bought like I think we bought eggs, bread, milk, cereal, and butter. Because they're just like we might go out and eat most of the time. Because technically sometimes it is cheaper. Um, I think we paid wait. We paid around 40 francs. Yeah.
For
But I
just
think they're good.
basics.
Huh?
For just basics.
Yeah, some like most basics, like oh yeah, because you also bought like soap, conditioner, shampoo. Yeah, it's expensive here. Their standard of living is very high here. Like it's really high. Because the thing is, if you go to France for the weekend and buy your groceries and come back, it is cheaper. It is way cheaper. It
Oh
is.
yeah, forget you can take train and bus.
Take train, yeah, just take train. Listen, I live, there is a town called St. Gingolf that
Mm-hmm.
is right beside us. They have the Swiss side and the France side. I can take like a ferry to the Swiss side and I just walk right over and I'm into France already. Yeah, I'm very close to France right here on
And
this side.
the border patrol isn't like,
Border patrol is like, they don't even look on you half the time. Like I've gone through France without showing any ID or anything. Yeah. We
wow.
spent like a weekend in France at one point, and I was like, "Oh, border patrol! They're like there. They don't look on you. They're talking to each other." And I was like, "They
There's
don't check
no threat
anything."
though. Like there's no,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
people aren't running away from
mm-hmm.
Switzerland to France. So it's
Yeah,
just, I just think it's just because they need to have it, they have it.
yeah. It's
Because
mainly that.
nobody's running away. Nobody is, it's not like Jamaica where we are ranked number 2 in expats.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it's not a threat. So
Yeah.
I understand that. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so how do you manage the time difference and how do you keep in contact with your friends and family with this time difference?
So I think now it's a 7 hour time difference. Is it or
Yeah,
6 or
because there's summer, it's summer now.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a 7 hour time difference. So for me, I know I text my parents at 1 p.m. my time, which is
Mm,
around 7 a.m. Jamaican time.
yeah.
And it's like I have that little slot between my 1 p.m. and like midnight my time to talk. So I text, I talk, and I call, and then I'll be like, okay, guys, good night. Yeah.
I get you. That used to happen to me too.
Yeah.
Worse when it come on to winter and it jumped to
Oof.
8 hours.
Yes. Oh gosh. It
Sometimes
gets
like me I got days like me say it's not a case where I don't want to, but it's just the time.
the time is so bad. At one point, because during the summer, the sun doesn't really set until like 9, 10
Yeah.
p.m. And so for me with the time, like even the time difference just for myself is weird. Because I'll be like, oh, I look outside, 7 p.m. I have
What
time. I
time?
look on the time, 10. I'm like, wait. I get so confused. I'm like, wait, 10 already? I thought I had more time. No,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow. Okay. Are there any, well, you talked about scholarships and
Mm.
but can people get more scholarships if they want, if they ask?
Not necessarily. Because
Ah.
yeah, because I'm also an ambassador for the school right now. And a lot of people do ask about scholarships. And when I talk to like the person above me, they essentially like the school doesn't necessarily like to give out scholarships to an extent. They can and they will if they believe you should, but it's very, very small, a very small amount, yes. And also depending on where the country you're coming from, they might not have scholarships eligible for you.
Oh. Can
Yeah.
you send me the website of the school, please?
Of
I
course. I
want
was
to put it in the description so if anybody wants to check it out and stuff.
yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean,
Okay. How do you deal with homesickness?
I tell my parents to send me things. In my room, I have 3 cans of tasty cheese.
Lucky girl, me when me go up with must 18 a mackerel, the little mackerel,
Yeah.
and I stretch it. Me use half tin when me a cook.
Yes,
So
yes.
the mackerel will last. Listen.
I'm telling you. I tell them to send me Jablon coffee, Blue Mountain coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them to send me some snacks. I have like about 20 Bigfoot in my room right now. Yes, girl. So 20 Bigfoot in my room. And I tell them to send me ginger syrup. Because I like ginger syrup. I tell them, Mommy, send me some ginger syrup, please. She's like, yes.
And their ginger is not strong.
It's not strong. It's so bad.
Yeah.
All about packet ginger. You know the ginger tea? I make my own ginger syrup too. With a packet ginger.
All right. So this is the last question now. What have you learned about yourself?
I learned I can adapt to cultures really nicely. Like I can really go out there and I'll be like, it's a new country. I'm gonna make the most, and I can essentially look like a Swiss person.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
can.
good. That means
Yeah,
you can assimilate, and that's
yes, I
wonderful.
can. I
That's
can. I
good.
can. The only problem is that languages and I don't agree. I realize that. I mean, or probably I'm not immersing myself enough in the different languages, but that's fine. I also learned that people like my personality a lot more than I thought. They see a person told me the other day that I'm like a ball of sunshine and that I brighten up the
Wow.
day every day. And I'm like, oh, stop it. You make me
Wow.
blush,
But that's true, Nina. From high school, you've been like that. That's
Yeah, so
true.
it's great. I like it. A lot of people, I'm like a mother sometimes. But
Mm.
I don't know if that's because people in my year, they're like a year or two younger than me. I'm one of the older ones. Yeah. Mm. So
Okay.
it's not bad. But like I some other kids a lot. So of course they sometimes do things they shouldn't be doing. I'm like, don't be stupid, be smart. Think.
And I'm understanding that the diversity is really big at your
It's
school.
really big. I can tell you, I think we have over 20 nationalities. Let's try it. Let me see if I remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Russian, Ukrainian,
Mhm.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah,
You have yes,
I've met
yes,
somebody from there, yeah. Never
yes.
knew that existed.
Yeah, no, because he's my close friend actually. Like the guy from Kazakhstan, he's my close friend.
And
Okay.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen any Uzbekistan yet.
Okay.
You have India,
Mm.
like all states in India at this point did their hair.
Yeah.
China, a lot of Chinese.
Yeah.
South Koreans or Koreans.
Mhm.
Indonesian, Philippines,
Oh.
Thai. Yes, yes, yes. You have your Americans here. You have your Peru, Argentina,
Mm.
Colombia, Bahamas. Bahamas and Trinidad and Tobago. Yes,
Wow.
I found them.
Wow.
I found them. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because someone kept telling me like, there's more people here. There's more people here from like the Caribbean. I was like, stop lying to me. I'm the only one. No, they're here. You have Dubai. You have Qatar. You have there's another one. Egypt,
Mm.
Jordan, South Africa, Ghana. Uh, um, you have one from I don't know if it's still Sweden. A lot of Swedes are here. Yes. There's a good population of Swedish people here. Saudi Arabia. Yes, Saudi Arabia. Okay, that's all I can remember right now. There's so many.
That's amazing. It's so diverse there.
Very diverse. Oh my God. You learn so many things. So many things. Did I say Vietnam? Oh my God.
One thing I want to ask you, ask if you could go to Croatia.
It's on my list.
Go to Croatia.
I am planning to go to
In my
Croatia.
opinion, Croatia is one of the most beautiful European countries. It
Okay,
has
okay.
so much to offer, especially in summer. Jeez.
Mm. Yeah, no, I have an internship later, and I think I get like a week or two,
Mhm.
and I am gently persuading my parents to allow me to go to Croatia.
Yeah. Go to Croatia.
Yes, I am. I
Would you
am
want to go to
trying.
Greece?
Yes, I want to go to Greece. but I need to go to Greece with my friend that's from Greece. Well, no, he's from Cyprus, but I mean, he
Yeah.
speaks the language. So I'm like, sir, help me.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yes.
That's good. Nina, I'm so happy you came. Thank you so much. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it.
You're
I really enjoyed this.
I'm so, like, if you want any more stories, I can give it to you.
I can call it for story time then.
Of course, of course. Of course. The good, the bad, and the ugly story times.
And let me just say, I'm really happy for you and I really congratulate you for everything that you've done so far because not a lot of people can take that initiative and go that far
Yeah, no,
to
I
do
really went far.
something. Yeah, you went
Yeah,
really
there are
far.
times. No, the time I
And
really sat down and I was like, why am I so far away?
yeah, and is there a Jamaican community in Switzerland?
Yes, there is actually. I
Is it
found
big?
them. No, it's not big. And most of the time it's they migrated to the UK and then they got a job in Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're mostly like older
Oh,
people.
yes. I went because for the Independence Day that we had, I got an email from the Jamaica Association, which is like a people-run organization here.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to take a train to Lausanne for like 2.5 hours because it was really far. And essentially, it's a lot of the elderly generation there. So it's like 35 and above, not even 35. No, the longest one that I met was 42. Yeah, they all have their lives like well established. They all speak French or German. They all they all been living here for a good while now. Yeah,
Wow,
but
that's
it's a
amazing.
lot though. It's not a lot, but it's a good number because even a lot of them even are married here and they have kids, so they have a well-established life here.
Are there any Jamaican restaurants?
Not that I've seen. There is a man though that owns a food truck that sells jerk chicken.
It good?
With what we have, yes. Because they don't have scotch bonnet. No scotchy. The green onion kind of too green. And that's all right. Yeah. It's not like the
The
nice
chicken
Jamaican chicken.
isn't like
Like
dark.
nice. No. But only problem too, they cannot make it spicy.
Yeah, them Europeans not like spicy thing.
Cannot make it spicy. Because even the other day I was cooking a chutney and I found they have this thing called bird's eye chili pepper. The spice level is similar to Scotch bonnet, just less flavor. And I was cooking something. For me, I added the pepper in for like 5 minutes. I took it back out and I was like, I taste it. I was like, I can add more. But I had to find someone that does not eat spice to tell me because my spice level is like so high.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, oh, nice.
Yeah.
I had to ask my chef. He's born and raised in France.
Yeah.
Very European, and he started turning red. And I was like, no, chef.
And it's crazy because when you go to restaurants, I know you've had this experience when you ask them for spicy and it come.
Yeah. Oh God. I keep asking them, is it spicy? It's a very spicy. It's
Very,
very
very.
spicy.
Do you
Very, very
are you
spicy.
sure you want it spicy?
I'm like, yes. Yes. They gave it to me and I'm like, not spicy.
And they're
Not
so like, not spicy?
Not spicy. It's very spicy. I'm like, no. Yeah,
That means it's a common thing amongst them with certain cultures and certain things what that they do. Oh yeah. I'm happy you're here. Thank you once again. I really appreciate it. Thank you again. Bye.
Bye.